New round of cuts proposed at Vermont State University.
Interim President Mike Smith is recommending low enrollment academic programs from forestry to music to be eliminated, all to address a significant budget gap.
Vermont State University formed in July with the merger of Vermont Tech, Castleton, and Northern Vermont universities and is under the gun to turn its finances around.
NBC5's Stephen Biddix has details on the cost-cutting plan.
We've put together a program that is both relevant and fiscally sustainable as we move forward.
President Mike Smith releasing a draft report that recommends 10 academic programs be cut and 13 others consolidated. All of this to save money, and the faculty union isn't happy.
We've cut as much fat as we can. Now we're cutting meat. We're cutting it to the bone.
Now, the thing that we were really cautious about is making sure that we protect the existing students. So no current student is impacted by this proposal. It will start in 2024.
The university ended its last fiscal year with a $22 million deficit. The program cuts would save them between $2 and $3 million a year, and Smith says it's common for colleges to ensure they're offering relevant degrees.
And what I mean by relevant, that they're relevant to the students, and you can see that through enrollment, that they're relevant to the university, you can see that through fiscal analysis, and that they're relevant to the state of Vermont, that we're producing people that can be in the workforce.
The 10 degrees recommended for elimination have only 77 students enrolled, about 2% of the student body, and would eliminate between 20 and 33 faculty positions over the next 2 years.
We just think it's unfortunate that we start with letting go faculty.
The American Federation of Teachers Union believes the university should focus on cutting administrative costs.
We haven't had a say in that. The agenda was set by the administration so that we're talking about academic programs and we're not talking about administration. We're not talking about the chancellor's office.
And Smith agrees, promising a plan to cut management costs later this month. He says faculty will be offered a buyout package and hopes to avoid layoffs. But the legislature has directed the school to address its structural deficit, and the governor hopes the school can come out better on the other side.
You have to cut costs somewhere in order to survive this, and I believe that they'll come out healthier than ever, but changes are difficult, and this is just one of the many that are going to have to happen.
In Randolph, Stephen Biddix, NBC5 News.